Thank you for that. Well, how are you today? We're moving right along into 2025, are we not? We're just trucking right along. So last week, over the last couple of weeks, I should say, we experienced our burning bowl, letting go of all the stuff that we didn't want to carry into 2025. So last week, we experienced our white stone and made a clean slate for ourselves in this new year. We've set our intentions, we've made and probably broken our resolutions. I know I did. I crushed them. How about you? Yeah, have you kept all of your resolutions? Yeah, but we can start every day anew. And now we can either hold those intentions and simply watch them come into existence. We wrote them down. We can hold them and just let the universe go ahead and support and honor them. Or we could engage our creative power. We could step into that model of creation that we learn about all the way back in Genesis. It's a model for how we, too, can co-create with God. So he begins by saying, "Let there be light." And indeed, then there was light. Now, light to me is a really precious commodity, and there's nothing more than being without light that reminds me of that. I lived in Florida for many years, and oh my gosh, with every hurricane, we'd spend days without power. It was great. I didn't have to cook. I read by candlelight, which was really lovely. But that also meant I had no hot water and 3 kids, and so it was hectic, to say the least. So light was a very important commodity for me. And in December, we acknowledge the winter solstice, which is the shortest day and longest night of the year. And you may have noticed that little by little, moment by moment, each day gets a little bit longer. You notice that? Just even a minute or a minute and a half until we reach the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. Now, I don't know about you, but I long for that summer solstice where the day stretches on forever. I thrive in those long days. I love the productivity, the gardening that I can do, the walking, everything that I can do in all of those daylight hours. I love that. So I always wait patiently, sometimes, for the summer solstice to arrive. That light is so important. As human beings, we tend to look out there for light. We tend to look outside of ourselves for our light. We turn to teachers, gurus. We might turn to our churches and spiritual centers and to maybe even master classes for the light that we are looking for. And these are all great things. We are living in community, and we can help one another see a different perspective. We can nudge one another along the spiritual journey, and we can ask poignant questions, and we can have helpful insights. I know that my spiritual director is just wonderful about that. in inviting me to take deeper look at questions and helping me find the God, the good in life's experiences. And yet, what he does that's most brilliant for me is to invite me inward, to invite me to go within, not to look out here so much, but to go inward, because that light that I seek, that light that we all seek is within us. It's embedded deeply within us. That is our truth. In unity, we sometimes say in the beginning of a service, take